the graveyard man here at Gangan. I cannot pronounce the name, but it's Gangan Cemetery. I cannot really pronounce the name. This is where I ran into that spirit at that Christmas morning. I'm here probably to do a little of a ghost box session. I just did one video at a park which I was coming up here, and I believe I found where the owners of the cemetery is buried at. And I'm taking you over to the grave site, and yes, it is winter time. It is January. Well, actually, it's February now, February 2nd. And this is 2025. It's winter out, but it's not cold, it's snow. It snowed this morning. It did snow this morning, but it's not cold. And right here, this is the area where the owner of the cemetery is buried at. I don't know who graves these are. We're gonna see. I don't know if it's theirs or not, but I'm wiping off these plots to see. Yeah, Wham D, yes. This is truthfully the owners of the cemetery. This is where they are buried at. He's the one that started it. I'm here to do a little of a ghost box session. I really don't come up and do them that long because I'm always by myself and still looking for people to join me. I'm using my iPhone because a lot of people say that quality is better with the iPhone. And yes, I do see that it is. And yeah, it was right over here, Christmas morning, where that spirit ran by me, that shadow ran by me. I still remember that I was standing right here. It said, look left, and I turned to my left. I didn't get the camera to the left in time, but I seen a shadow run right past me and go behind these bushes, and it disappeared. Now, something that I was wanting to find out myself, but truthfully, I already know spirits does not get cold during the winter time. There's a lot of footprints out here. Seems like somebody been out here. Goes all the way to that opening. I guess people walk through here to get from the trailer park over there and go through that hole over there. It's an easier way to get around places. But my one video, I was talking about me becoming governor of Michigan, because I done seen too much happen in Michigan. Too much wrong goes on in Michigan. Everything is high price. Every time Ford, General Motors, or Chrysler get raises, prices goes up. And I want to become governor of Michigan to make things fair. All these prices, all these homes, people gotta understand, not everybody is living or working for Ford, Chrysler, and GM. So every time they raise up rent prices, mortgages, and food prices, a lot of people cannot afford stuff. So with me becoming governor, if I become governor, I would have it to where everything, like rent, people couldn't raise rent up nowhere past $550. All these people getting monthly checks, they get $700 and something a month. That's not nothing to live off of. I had them getting $300 more on their checks. I just want to make it where Michigan people can live freely and not always live like they're living now. Everybody in the world needs to live freely. I mean, nowadays, all of these plots, most of these are people from the 1800s. So back when they passed, it was easy to bury them because the plots wasn't that high. Now they're wanting over $1,000 just to bury you. A lot of people don't have that, so they end up cremating. I mean, it's just, Michigan is falling apart, and I want to be the governor that picks everything back up. So, as of now, being who I am, the graveyard man, always walking into the graveyards like I always do, even going into haunted places like I always do. I'm finna do a little spirit box, see if there's anybody out here. And I mean, it's a lot of people wants to talk bad about me, say that I'm crazy for doing this, but I'm not crazy for doing this. I just like doing it. The chase, the thrill of ghost hunting is fun. To me it is. To some it may not be, but to me it is. So my whole thing is I want to see if there's anyone out here. I come with respect to all you spirits that are out here. All kinds of love and caring. That's my cane right there.
Don't tell.
Don't tell. Already, they're talking about don't tell. Don't tell what? You don't want to tell about the cemetery? Don't want me talking about the cemetery? I'm just here to give y'all a voice. If there's anybody out here that really wants to talk to me, even if the owners are out here, the owners that really out here, if they want to come through and talk. And I've seen the owners plot down there. Truthfully, being the owner, he should have his way in the back to where more privately. I did have a little of an accident today, which is so funny. I slipped and fell on the ice walking here. Slipped, fell, and got right back up.
Damnation.
Damnation. That one I do not understand. But I do understand damnation meaning death. Damnation of somebody's death, somebody dying.
My name.
What is your name? I know your name ain't Damnation, or are you talking about you're the owners? Because Damnation could not be your name. Unless you're saying, don't tell your name, which is the owners of this place. There's so much that could be said about that. This is completely what they're saying. I will show what they said so can people will know. Because right now I'm on top of the hill. I'm going back down the hill, back to the owner's plot. See if they're there, see if they got something to say. Taking my time because I don't know if this hill is icy or not. I don't want to fall down the hill like I slipped and fell in front of the church. And like I said, that was a very funny fall to me.
Significant.
Significant. I fell down in front of the church. It was so funny to me. I just hit the ground. I jumped right back up like I never even fell. It didn't hurt. I just slid on the ice and I slipped and fell. Yeah, these two people had some nice tombstones. '90, 86 or 96. That looks to be 86. Yes, that's 86. Lived a good life, 86. And here.
Hide.
Hide from what? Are you hiding from me? I hope you're not hiding from me. Says right there that somebody died at 5.
Port.
Port. Well, One thing I want to ask is, are the owners here? This is the owner's plot. I want to know if the owners are here or are they at rest. That's the woods right there. Are the owners here? You do not.
I'm around the water.
You're around the water. The water is way up the street. There is no water over here, unless you're saying somewhere in the woods. There's nothing in the woods that's showing water. There's no water around here. The only water I know is up the street from here. Up that road. Again, shows everything that it says. Other stuff I don't make up.
It's time to leave.
Time to leave where? Are you talking about me? It's time for me to leave? Or is it time for you to leave? Because if you're trying to scare me and get me to run, I don't run from anything. Just like that one shadow. Anybody else would have seen that shadow, they would have packed up and ran out of here. Me, I don't. I won't run.
Mason.
Mason? Oh yes, there is. Okay, I know what you're talking about right there, Mason. There are graves in here with the Mason sign on them, yes.
Carpet.
Mason and carpet, no. I don't know about carpet or what carpet you're talking about, but I know Mason. Like right over here. The Mason signature is on here. Now, as a carpet, I don't know if there anybody or seen anybody with the last name Carpet, or are you saying that you were a carpet worker, someone that installs carpets? There's all kinds of talk.
My lungs.
Your lungs? What's up? What's the matter with your lungs? Is that how you died? Something happened with your lungs? Is how you died? A lot of people does this. I done seen now that there are wrestling stars that are out here doing this. I've been doing this for a long time. A lot of it I never videotaped it. I just was out there to find out. I am 53 now. I've been doing this ghost hunting stuff since I was 18. But I haven't never been doing this because the phones weren't out back then when I was 18. Now they got all these high-tech gadgets.
Danger.
What kind of danger? Danger in the area? Danger coming at me? If it is, it can come. I'm gonna stand right here and I will fight. But back then when I was 18, they didn't have these phones and these gadgets. They did not have none of this. But now they do, and it makes it easier to do this. As I said, I'm still looking for people to come with me. It would be fun to get my YouTube up at a certain amount to where
I have many regrets.
What kind of regrets do you have? Regrets on this planet of doing wrong, living the wrong way out here. Don't live out here to people to do wrong. Live out here to do right. Make a better life for yourself so you'll be remembered as a good person and not as a wrong person. You want to go out with people saying good stuff about you and living right. You don't want to go out with nobody talking about they're glad you died because you were just a mean person. Help people out, love people, care for people.
Chaos.
What kind of chaos? Getting so much on here, but it's not coming out making sense to me. Unless you say your regrets are that you did a lot of chaos while you were living. That's not good. But as I always said, people, if you made enemies with somebody that you used to be around, go back and just tell them you're a big enough person, say you're sorry and stop all the fighting. Looks like it's starting to snow again. Feel what?